Hi, everybody. Welcome to our online business coaching series. And today is episode 4. Before we dive into it, on behalf of Coach MD and myself, we want to express our gratitude and let everybody know thank you so much for all the feedback that we are getting. From the episode 1, 2, and 3 we did, a lot of people are getting a ton of value, and this is the whole reason why we brought this series. So anybody thinking about getting started online, starting a business, they can see and learn from our experiences, and we are sharing about what we learned about the online business world, how things work, what you need, what you don't have to do. So we're going to be talking a lot. So uh, all I want to say is, thank you so much for giving all the support so far. So let's dive into today's topic. So today we are going to talk about who can think about starting an online business, and does it work for everybody? And before I pass this to Coach MD to share his point of view on this topic, I just want to mention one quick thing here that most people, start a online business as a side hustle. Nobody thinks of making online business a career. We are not taught about this in schools. We don't take programs and graduate, and that's the direction we go to start our career, right? So we all start a online business as a side hustle. You are looking for extra income on the side. Maybe you are done, sick and tired of the corporate world. You are done doing the 9 to 5, and you are looking for options, maybe a changeover, and maybe just extra income so you can support your family, your kids' education, pay down those debts you owe, whatever your reason could be. What I'm trying to say is, we all start a online business as a side hustle. It's not something we learn in school, and it is not something we know we want to do as our career. We see advertisements on social media. We might know people who are successful on the online space, like our own family and friends, and we want to follow their footsteps, right? And we all find online business as opportunities that we see, either people we know doing it and we want to do the same, or you are sick and tired, you're looking for additional income, and online business is maybe a best fit for you. So let's talk about today, who are these people that should consider starting online business. What are some of the things you have to consider whenever you want to start an online business, is what we're going to talk about today. So I'm going to pass it to Coach MD here, and he is going to share his point of view, and let's hear what he has to say. So thank you so much, Coach Andy. It's over to you now, and I'll let you share with the audience, your point of view regarding the topic today.
Thank you, Coach, for such a clear introduction regarding like who should actually think about to start the online business, and is this actually right fit for everybody or not. The first thing first, I would like to be very grateful and thankful to everyone, because I got honestly speaking, Coach, I got a feedback last night as well regarding our last 3 episodes of our coaching series. People love it. People mention in the message that how they love it, and then how they're grateful to get all this information, which is actually helping them because they are thinking to start the online business, but nobody was telling them the right things. So they are always like is in a situation they are would like to start, but they can't start because they're not having the proper information. So they appreciate how we are doing the series, and I am so thankful and grateful to everybody for your unconditional love and support, and all your comments is very helpful for us. We decided to continue as much as possible. We can bring all the values information for you that gonna help you to start your online journey. So today the very important topics, the reason is that we say always important, Everybody would love to start the online business, but we got to think about before starting the business. Is this actually right fit for me? Is this right fit for you? Is this right fit whatever you're doing? Because there's a few key points you need to consider before you jump in. Otherwise, what happened? You see all the results, how the people are getting from the online business, and you jump in, and then after a few months, you're just frustrated. Oh, it didn't work for me. It's a misleading information. It's not something like that. Yeah, behind the scene there is some dodgy things. I don't talk about these things, but there is a lot of solid things you need to work on yourself before you start the online business to be successful. So I would like to mention just a few points, which is a major. I felt that on my experience, people need to think about this when you are starting your online business. And definitely, if you have those points on your mind as well, I feel that you obviously the business is gonna be right fit for you. So, for example, starting an online business is require a time and an effort as well. Why? Because none of the business can give you the result in by day one, day night, overnight. It's always take time and your effort as well. So you got to be make yourself ready. Are you be able to put your time? Are you be able to put your effort onto your online business alongside whatever you're doing? You have a full-time job, you have a part-time job, you are a housewife, house mom, or are you doing something else? Do you have a proper time, dedicated time and effort for your business? If you have this one, if you really know that how many hours you're going to spend for your online business, yeah, it's gonna right fit for you, definitely. So the time and effort is very important to start an online business, to grow the business as well, to get the results. Second things, online business, actually, when people think that online world is a massive, every single day there's a change coming. So you have the mindset, learning attitude. So all the new things coming, you have to have think about this. I'm gonna learn it, I'm gonna absorb it, I'm gonna use that technique or strategies to build, to grow my business. So you have to have some sort of learning mentality, I would say that. If you don't have, if you said no, I'm not gonna adopt this all new things, all new AI things is in the market at the moment, so many AI option is coming. So if you feel scared and you say, no, I'm not gonna take it, I gotta use the traditionally what I was doing, that gonna slow your business. So you have to have the right mentality to learn all these new changes and take that advantage, use this one in your business to grow the business successfully. So this mindset is very important as well. The other things is that, believe me, every business is dealing with the risks. There's a no business doesn't have the challenges. There's a no business doesn't have the setbacks. So once you start your business, probably you will face the setbacks. Probably you will face the challenges. So there's the ups and down in every business. It can be very common. So you have to have some sort of mindset to accept this one. You take it easily. All the setbacks, all the challenges, all the upside down, you take it. But things you have to be focused. You need to be strong. Find it out the problem, why the setbacks come, why the challenges, what is the upside and down, and then find out the solution. Then how you can grow the business. So this is the other things you need to consider, dealing with the risks. Obviously, the best part, investment. No business you can start actually without investment. Every business require the investment. If it's online, it is on offline. In the online world, I'm not gonna saying you're gonna spend fortune, you're gonna spend tons of money to start the online business, but if there is an investment required, you have the startup cost, you have the IT cost, you have the marketing cost. So these are the costs you need to think about that as well. So be ready to invest your time, to invest your money, so that can you then you can consider to start an online business. Obviously, a lot of online business comes with a proper mentorship, comes with a proper coaching as well. Most important, you have to have be coachable, because everything is waiting for you, everything people would like to give you. But if you are not coachable, if you just ignore, if you feel that, no, I know everything, I don't need anybody, if you have that type of mindset, I'm not sure it's going to work for you or not, but I found that more coachable is good. I am super happy because I've been coachable, I've been guided, and I am here today talking about. And the coach Ritu, who knows me very well, who was there, my guidance as well, my coach as well. So it's all happening because of the coach, our attitude. So believe me, starting online business is a sort of easy, but there's a really very key points, key notes we need to take it consideration before we start. And once you actually literally got every single things in, write it down on your plan, and it's gonna work. And there's a few other important keynotes which you need to consider as well. I'm gonna pass it to the coach Ritu to cover all this from her side as well. Coach Ritu is after you.
Thank you so much, MD. I loved every point you shared. Like you want to start an online business, you don't have time to run that business. What good it's gonna do, right? And of course, it takes money to make money. You need to start and invest and get your startup ready and get it launched, and that all costs money, right? And every business opportunity you come across online, the costs vary. Some will be very cheap, but there are certain things you can and cannot do, can achieve, cannot achieve. Everything there is outlined. So we always recommend people, like, keep looking and find what fits your budget, number one. But not only look at the budget, look at the opportunity, look at the scalability of the business. How big can you scale it? How fast can you grow it? And are there any help, any support involved? Because if you have no experience, you're getting into something that you don't know anything about, you need the support. You need people to guide you, right? So always, it's not about the money, it's also about the value. What are you getting for the money you are gonna invest to start your own business? So you have to do a lot of research before you even get in. So a few things that I want to mention. Number one is, never ever start a side hustle online business because you saw somebody is getting good results. Never. Because results is the reason why we all started, right? But you need to put the results aside and do your research and find the value of it. Is it something that will work for you or no? More than that, is it something you can do? Can you give your time to it, right? And I talk to a lot of people on a daily basis, and many people, I tell them, starting online business is not for you because you are telling me you don't have the time to learn. And our program is all about learning. So if you don't have time to learn, I can't help you. It's not going to work for you, right? So making these excuses when you become a business owner, I don't have the time, I'm busy, my child is sick, I'm sick, I have a family function. If you are an entrepreneur, that is your first priority. That is your baby that you are growing, right? There are other responsibilities. Your family is another responsibility. Maybe you have a job, that is a responsibility because you need the income to pay bills and to run your business. Initially, when you started, you need that extra income because your business is just starting, right? So people who make excuses, I never recommend you to start anything online as a side hustle because you're not going to sustain that for very long. And this I'm telling from experience. I have a lot of people who, do give excuses on a daily basis, and I try to guide them as best as possible. But like Coach MD said, if you are not coachable, you're not willing to follow the guidelines and instructions, then nobody can help you, right? And lastly, I want to just add one more thing here is that uh, starting a online journey, is something that has a lot of doubts, concern. You may be scared, and the best thing is, we know the direction the world is going. Very soon, everybody will be looking for options online. Either They want to join programs, systems, use what is already built. Or people may want to start from scratch. You look at both the options, what fits you best. And there will be fear and doubt, like MD said, the risk involved, right? You are putting money to start a business. You don't know how much sales it is going to generate you every single month. There is no set numbers like your paycheck. You know your hourly rate, you know your salary, you know if you don't work certain days, this much pay will be cut off, right? So at the end of every week that is your paycheck. So with the business it doesn't happen like that. So the biggest fear people have is not seeing the results. When I say that, I mean is not knowing the numbers beforehand, right? If in the beginning my business wasn't generating any sales, I was scared, like how am I going to sustain this. But as months grew, years passed, I'm doing my business full time now because it took over my job income. And honestly, I didn't have time. I either do my business full time or go do a job, because that's how big my business was growing every single day, right? Which is a blessing. So even if you are getting success in the business, something will come, setbacks, challenges. You have to keep evolving and keep learning. So if you are someone who doesn't want to learn, doesn't want to do the work, you don't want to leave your comfort zone. Many people say, I love the business, but I can't do marketing. Then you can't start a business, because if you can't do marketing, how are you going to generate sales? So online industry is very different. It can break you, it can make you. But you need to be very strong, and you need to come into this with a very strong will that no matter what happens, even if I fail, that failure is a stepping stone, right? So there is fear, there is doubt, there is a lot of risk involved. But like we say, once you overcome everything, you don't know what you are capable of. I never thought I could become my own boss, work on my own terms. Literally, I'm going away for 10 to 15 days, and my business is still going to run 24/7 at the back end for me, generating that sales, that income, right? But up till 4 years prior to this, I had no idea I could do it, but I made it possible through determination, hard work, and consistency, right? So, anytime you want to start something online as a side hustle, never look at thousands of dollars people are making. Never look at how fast you can generate results. Always ask yourself one question: how much time and effort I need to put in, and can I do it every single day without giving up? If you can, these two things, even if you don't see results, you keep going, because every time you are trying something, it's not working out, you're learning how to improve your business, your sales strategy, your marketing strategy, right? And if you don't put the time and effort every day consistently, let's say you work 1 week in your business and then you are like, I didn't get any sales, I'm going to take a break. And you come back after a month, guess what? You are restarting everything all over again, because 1 month, if you are doing online marketing, the algorithm changes every second. There is something new that starts every now and then on the online space, right? So if you take a long time break, like 1 2 day break is okay, but if you're taking weeks and months break, understand one, it's okay to take break. You might have a very major situation, problem in life, issue that you cannot do marketing and run your online business and you have to take a break, go for it. But also understand that when you come back, you are restarting the whole process again. Many people don't understand this. If you take breaks, means your business is not doing anything for such a long period of time. 1 2 day break is not, even a week break, 10 days break is nothing. But if you're taking weeks and months, you are restarting all over again. So there's a lot of things that you need to consider, and us doing this episode 4 is not to scare anybody. It is simply to tell you be ready of what you're getting into, because every successful online business owner, irrespective you join our program or anything else out there, every successful online business owner fails a lot. There is a lot of learning, a lot of trial, lot of testing. So it is not easy to make 6 figures a month, but it is possible. That is what I want to end with today. But before we close the session, I'm just going to pass it back to MD if he would like to add anything.
Thank you, Coach. In short, Coach, I would like to mention that starting online business, definitely there is a no guarantee it's gonna work for you, but it can be only if someone has a proper right mindset. It means if we are dedicated to work, if we are happy to learn new things, if we are ready to take the challenges, and definitely it's me, you, and someone else's will be a successful online business owner. We need to remember that it's a journey. Online business, it's a journey. So every step we're taking, either forward or either backward, is a part of a growth. That's all, Coach, from my side. Thank you so much.